Hello, homesteaders and health nuts. Today we are on the healing homestead for strategic healing, and we are going to prune the Concord grapes. These are my grapevines. They grow a ton every season, and every season we have to come out here and prune them. And this is a decent example of what your main grapevine should look like. It's a little crooked, but that's what we get. You know, we learn. I should have staked it better, 6 years ago, and I didn't. And all of my vines kind of lean to the side. Not a big deal, but also these are about 6-7 season old grapevines. So what we will be doing today is keeping this is our main piece, and see how it branches right and left here at our first wire, and then it comes up here, and this is a little bit lower than our wire. Our wire's up here, but it is what it is. This is how we homestead. We just get it done. Do anything. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just plant, grow, be outside, have fun. So our structure here is a couple posts with 2 lines of metal fence. I don't even know what this is called, but this is the structure that stuff is resting on because things get heavy. And the reason we're pruning is because all of this vegetation everywhere would be putting out leaves, and all that extra work on the plant, it could be focused on beautiful big clusters of Concord grapes, which we'd love to make grape juice. You could make wine. We don't, because the grape juice is so delicious in and of itself. So I am going to put us on fast forward. I'm going to start pruning. Like I said, we're keeping this central main stem and piece. We branch off 3 to 5 feet. Pruning's really hard for me. Pruning's like snipping off seedlings when I overplant. And then we're only going to keep very, very few things to let it branch off with, because you don't need it. Like, all this was hacked back last season. Every season, grapes need major haircuts. Again, you can see our main part. See that curve? Oops, we should have staked it better next time. Here's our after. Like, look at this poor one. We lost its main thing that goes up to the second wire, but it's okay. This stuff will grow in, and oops, I missed a couple right here. So what I'm looking for in general is 3 nodes. Okay, this is still way overgrown. You should prune out a whole lot more than this. But like I said, it's really hard for me to do that, and I don't like to. You're supposed to space these out like a foot. So technically you want this one and that one, and these 2 would be gone, and that one would be gone. But it's just hard. They want to grow. They want to be here. So I let them. And since they're mine, I can do whatever I want. You're the one pruning. You are the artist. Like this one's hit really hard. That one's hit really hard. Those are not Concords. Like I said, those are table grape. Oh look, we have some chickies working away, chilling up our raised beds for us. Hi girls. How are you? So I've been saving all the grape cuttings because they are going to get loaded up trimmed up into like probably 5-6 feet pieces. The way to propagate a grape, you want a decent sized thing and you want 3 nodes. So I will cut here, here, and that's the 3rd one. So those get buried and then you have a little bit hanging out on both ends. So I'm going to work on that project next. It's getting cold and dark, so I wanted to do a quick video and show you about a quarter of my pile that will be propagated in Tennessee, hopefully. So like I said, it's about 3 nodes need to go under. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, and then we'd have stuff sticking out of the ground. And about 2 decades ago, I had my first experience with grapes. A friend's dad, after he retired, grew grapes for Welch's, and I helped him tie the grapes. So I didn't actually go to that extent, and I'm sure he'd be proud of me for like doing something, but he'd also be like shaking his head going, oh no, you didn't take enough off. Like, these things are a mess for old grapes. They should be a foot apart. I can't do it. I can't do it. There's so much life and stuff that wants to grow there. I mean, yes, it will give me bigger grapes and better clusters, but that's as much as I could take off. So, and if I wanted to, what I would do would be to bring this up to here and actually do like a twist tie or a zip tie around this, and that helps to train your grape better. And same with down here, you just, this old thing you keep about 3 to 5 feet. You'd tie that if needed. But there we go. There are my grapes. There's the haircut. I do let everyone know, everyone as in my grape plants know, that they are getting a haircut before I do any pruning, just in case. And this is like the first time I've actually done it before. Well, while it's still cold out. So like normally you'll actually see a lot of water and sap dripping out of these when stuff starts to heat up. So thank you, grapes. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We will be having currant pruning. Here are my red and black currants. This one's a gooseberry. Those are red and black currants. And we will be pruning blueberries. I already had some help from a rabbit. Want to know how a rabbit, you can tell if a rabbit cut? Look at, they make better 45-degree angles than I do. And here, I'm going to pick up a rabbit turd. Look at that, hanging out right near my plant. We'll put it on there and fertilize with it, but hopefully there'll be enough to come back. This is why I always save my cuttings, so we can have more plants. I want to like start pruning this bad boy. Airflow. Pruning is about airflow. Plants need airflow. Airflow to help prevent against disease. So I'm looking at these things going, whew, I got a lot of work. I got a lot of free currants right here. Got a lot of pruning to do for the airflow.